Well, hello there. Today on Chuckin Dirt, we've returned to this beautiful late 1800s property. I wish I could show it to you. It's a beautiful home. We were last here a few months ago, maybe 2 months ago, and we dug that beautiful brass round with the cornucopia on it, flowers coming out of it, and a few other interesting items. That big beautiful escutcheon. But we had only covered the front yard, so this time we're going to go to the backyard. Right around the same spot where I found that escutcheon and start searching in that area, and then we might push back into the woods. We only have a couple hours today, but we're going to make the best of it. So I'll see you at the first find. Well, I just unearthed this token. It has no cash value, and it is from Timber Lanes. This is a bowling token. Most bowling alleys have arcades in them now, so I'm assuming that's what it's for. But who knows? You know, maybe it's a token to get a lane or something. But that's cool. A little something interesting. Well, I wasn't having much luck in the backyard. It's contaminated with a lot of modern stuff. Lots of modern chains and things. They've got like a big trampoline back there, and I think kids bouncing on that trampoline have scattered hundreds of quarters all over the lawn. Just started digging lots of modern chains. Everything was on top. Couldn't get a deep signal. Moved into the woods. Had the same problem. And also the woods seemed to have been used as a dumping ground, probably by people on neighboring properties. A lot of old tires back there, trash, modern bottles. Again, couldn't get a nice deep signal to save my life, so I decided to come back out here to the front lawn because I figured this is the place on the property where I've had the most luck. And been out here for 10 minutes and just dug a 1941 wheat penny, which is good. And now this little relic from the Art Deco era. Have a look. So this is the bottom of a ladies' compact, probably for rouge. You can see it's got some lovely vertical lines on it there. I hunted really hard for writing, no writing, and whatever makeup was inside has turned to cement. The top of the compact's missing. You can see the hinge, you can see the part that used to attach to the top, and I haven't found it yet. It may still be around here. But that's pretty cool. That's definitely Art Deco. So I would put this one in the 20s or the 30s. Very pretty. So that's a relic worth having. Getting a little windy out here, but yeah, what are you going to do? So I'm going to poke around out front again. The last time I was out here, the homeowner was out here with me, so I didn't get a chance to really hit it very thoroughly, so you know, and you always find more things, so I'm going to try again out here. Just as soon as I patch that up. Persistence pays off. So, we knew this house was built late 1800s, so it stands to reason, especially given the waviness of the lawn, that some of this has got to be original, and if we keep looking, we're going to find something from the late 1800s. Here we go. We got ourselves a little Indian head penny. And as you can see, the date right there is 1899. Tonight I'm going to party like it's 1899. Check that out. And it's not in terrible shape. I mean, I've certainly seen worse. The back looks really good. It's probably dropped face up and sunk into the soil here. So, not bad at all. A very, very good find. Gonna push on, but I'm very happy now. I knew there would be something. If we kept poking, we would find something. So, hoo-ha! All right, let's get back to it. Now we're talking. I just don't have any idea what we're talking about. You tell me, man. I just work here. What is this thing? Got a patent date on it. August 16th, 87. On the other side, got another patent date. January 26th, 75. 1975? 1875? Not sure. And it's got this little dingus on the end. See that? It just dangles there. Not sure what that's all about. It's like a button or something, but I don't know what all this is. Very peculiar item. Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, I don't know. Whew. It's getting late, it's getting chilly, and I need to go back to my mom's house and start looking after her. But we did have a few finds today, so let's go over what we found. Alright, well, we had some clad. You always have clad. There's $1.25 in quarters, 4 dimes, and a butt ton of pennies. A few of those are Wheaties, mostly from the 40s. I think there's one there from the 20s. A lot of it's modern zinc junk like that. We got this little toy car. It's a Hot Wheels car. It looks like it's been crushed. This thing, don't know what it is. This gizmo, definitely don't know what it is. We got 2 of those bowling tokens. And then we got this guy, this Art Deco compact bottom. Probably a Rouge compact or something. And then, of course, we got the find of the day, the 1899 Indian head penny, which I think is in pretty good shape. I'm very happy with that. So all in all, not a bad hunt. Given that it's my second time on the property and I'm still finding things that are quite old, I'm quite pleased. Probably give the property a rest for a while, maybe give it a season and try again in the spring. But I had a lot of fun. I hope you had fun. I'm glad you came along with me. I hope you'll push that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope that I will see you on the next hunt. Now there's a hole. Look at that one. That's a good 2 feet down, maybe 2.5 feet. So, we're actually in my backyard. And, have some work crews out here. They're putting in this little fence. It's not done yet. As you know, I adopted my mother's dogs. She passed away, so... And they need a place where they can run around. So this little area here is going to be fenced in. Put a little gate here, and that way we won't have to keep taking them out here on the leash. We just stuff them in there, let them run around for 20 minutes and do their business, and then they'll be able to come in. So, but you know, I've detected this area, but of course these guys are bringing up dirt from 2 feet down. That's, you know, deeper than my detector generally is going to penetrate. So I idly wondered if, you know, maybe if I poked around in this dirt, maybe I would find something. I mean, as you can see, there's little bits of clay pot, see that? And lots of bits of coal. Some of that coal is hot, you know, hot rocks, gives off signals. And the ground underneath is frozen, so I can't do any digging myself. But this stuff on top, worth checking. So, I didn't use my detector, I just used my pinpointer. And sure enough, I actually found something. Have a look. So, I mean, that's modern, and there's some old window glass there, and, you know, some nuts. There's a piece of a square nail, that's old. And then there's this little guy. Now, viewers of Chuckin Dirt will know what this is, because I have found some of these recently. It's a small circle of lead, about an eighth of an inch thick, very heavy. And as you can see, there's a little piece of wire protruding from it. This is a bale seal, or a bag seal. Now, this house was a farm. It has a barn. It goes back to the turn of the century. And I don't know what the farm was used for, but, you know, hunting in this yard, I have found farming implements. Never found an old coin, but I've also never found a bale seal here before, so I'm kind of surprised. So on a day when I ordinarily wouldn't go out digging, it's too cold, the ground's too froze, you know, opportunity popped up and I checked and it was worth looking. Hey, you just never know what you're going to find. As Digger Dave would say, anything can be anywhere. There you go. Another bale seal. Wouldn't have expected it. All right then. I guess that's it. And I'll see you on the next hunt. Ooh, it's cold. January 26th, by the way. Whew. Spring cannot come soon enough. All right. Do I look stupid?
No.
Oh, damn. Try harder. Okay. Hello, my friends. Today on Chuckin Dirt, we have a rare thing. We're going to do an unboxing video. Those of you who attended or viewed my recent historical commission presentation will remember a person who asked me, what affects the depth of the detector, and I said it's soil condition and coil size. Generally, the bigger coils get more depth. Well, that's an 11-inch coil on the Equinox 800 there. And this little baby should be something a little bigger. Okay. Nope, I'm a pro. This is good. Stop smirking at me over there, kid.
You're making me nervous.
I'm sorry. All right. I promise I'm a complete professional. You have nothing to worry about. Ow. No problem. Here we go. Paper. That. Jesus, a lot of paper. Okay. Calico, great place to buy detecting equipment online. This book came for free from Garrett. That's very nice. I'll have to check that out. But here is our new friend. Now that's a big coil. This is a 15-inch double D coil. So you can see it's got quite a bit of length on the standard coil and a little bit of width. But this puppy should give us and it's got a nice coil cover, it's already on it. Good. Coil cover to protect it. But this should give us more depth in the field. So my hope is to, when spring comes, to take this to some places that we've already hit pretty hard and see if getting a few inches of extra depth brings us new targets. I'm thinking of the little green field near the restaurant where I've dug up a couple of walking liberties, and also, of course, the 1760 property that I've been to so many times, and also the 4-H camp. So I think there's a lot of ground where maybe getting a few more inches will allow me to dig past the efforts of those detectorists that were out there in droves in the 70s. Anyway, a new toy. Color me happy. Little dingus on the end. Yeah, I don't know.